Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video, and today we are going to be talking about the current state of the Billboard Hot 100 Top 10, because it is bleak. Very, very bleak. I had to do some listening, some background research before starting up this video, because there were a handful of songs that I had not heard. I looked at the list before making this video. I'm like, what is this song? What is this song? I've never heard the artist. I've never heard the title name of this. Um, and that's crazy because you look back 10 years ago, I feel like you're able to name off and sing every single one of the songs on a top 10 list. They were culturally relevant. They were just everywhere in social circles, everything like that. And now it is just not that anymore. Streaming has taken over, and I feel like a lot of the older generation is also getting access to streaming. So I think that is partially why some country songs are just exploding right now. Yeah, there are a lot of country songs, and I wanted to go from 10 to 1, place them in a tier list, give you my thoughts on every single song. And yeah, my face cam is covering up some of the tier list, but there's not going to be enough favorites. That's what I'm going to say. There's not going to be enough favorites on this list to hide anything. So let's start off with the 10th song on the Billboard Top 10 as of August 18th, Be Her by Ella Langley. This is one of 3 entries on the top 10 by Ella Langley. And this one is not one of my favorites by Ella Langley. I mean, none of Ella Langley's stuff is my favorite, but this one, I don't enjoy it. It is very, very annoying, very grating, especially in the hook. I don't really vibe with her vocal approach, with the mix of twang. I just find it very grating and not very nice to listen to. And yeah, the lyrics aren't really that good either. It's country, so the lyrics don't overly need to be good, but this one in particular is not even the most enjoyable of the Ella Langley tracks on this top 10. Be Her, Ella Langley, I don't think it's bad or terrible, but it's not good. I'm going to put it in the meh tier. I think that's where it belongs. Yeah, it's just okay. Ugh. Okay, Olivia Dean. I am really shocked at how well Olivia Dean seems to be doing on the charts still, because I feel like I haven't heard her name in a long while, and I'm like, where's the new music? Kind of capitalize. I mean, but she's still doing really well on the charts, so I guess she doesn't need to be. She has 2 entries on this top 10. Number 9 being Man I Need. Both of these songs are just okay. Most of these songs are just okay. It's very safe. The genre in general is very safe. It's different for this type of genre to be popular. And I'm glad Olivia Dean is popularizing this kind of soul, R&B, pop vibe. Because I do like the genre. I just feel like these songs are a little bit basic. And they're good. They're fine. But, I don't find anything about these to be particularly great. And speaking of Man I Need, I don't think it's the best Olivia Dean song in this top 10. We'll get to the other one later on. But I think it's good. Man I Need is catchy. It's a catchy tune that I find stuck in my head a lot, but it's still safe and not super engaging and that kind of thing. So yeah, I'll put the Olivia Dean track in good for now. Number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 is the Dracula remix with Tame Impala and Jenny. This is one of the most energetic songs on the top 10. One of the very few, like, very kind of fun pop songs in this top 10. And, I actually am in the minority here, but I actually liked Jenny's addition to the remix. I enjoyed the remix. That was what got me listening to this song. I didn't even know the regular Dracula existed before the remix with Jenny came out. I think it's very overplayed by TikTok to the point where I find it annoying, but on the first couple of listens, I'm like, this is quite enjoyable. I wouldn't say it's great or anything, because I do kind of find it still annoying, but for a song like this to be in the top 10, I'm kind of grateful to have some kind of funness in the top 10. I'll put it in good as well, just above the Olivia Dean track. Speaking of Olivia Dean, on number 7, we have So Easy to Fall in Love. Now, I like this one, actually. I like this more than Man I Need. I think the hook is so much kind of prettier and just nicer in general. I like the post-chorus too. Saturday night and the rest of it. Like, that, like, this whole song is really, really catchy. And, yeah, one of my favorites that we've reached on the top 10 so far. I think I prefer this over Dracula because I don't really find anything about this particularly annoying. It is catchy. It is, you know, a very fun singable track, and it's an upgrade from Man I Need, I think. So that goes above Dracula. So far, nothing above good right now. I don't know if anything's necessarily going to be into great, but we'll just see. Whew! Number 6 on the top 10, we have I Can't Love You Anymore with Ella Langley and Morgan Wallen. I listened to this song 10 minutes ago, and I don't remember what it sounds like. I just didn't like it. The hook is not memorable. It sounds super stereotypical country. I also don't care for Ella Langley's vocals and kind of twang accent in this. It's a country song, but it's not even a meh country song like Be Her is. I do not enjoy this song. This is probably one of the worst songs in this top 10. But I can't say that for certain because there are still some pretty bad songs still yet to come. But this country revival, bro, at least get good country. That's the thing. I don't mind country when it's good, but a lot of the mainstream country right now is just slop and just not very fresh sounding, bad lyricism, not interesting. That makes me kind of come across as a country hater, but I'm not. I enjoy country, just none of this is good. None of it. None of it. The Ariana lead single, Hate That I Made You Love Me. I reacted to this on the channel. Ari lead single choices tend to not be super amazing. This feels like an album track, and I definitely say it does work better in context with the full album. But I wasn't, like, overjoyed about it when it was first released. I'm still not crazy about it. It's a good track. It's a good track. I just feel like it's lacking some bones in the production that could have made it so much more, I don't know, explosive. And the fact that her kind of vocals feel a little held back, the bridge is a little discombobulated. This is a solid Ariana album track, but for a lead single and for the song that is doing well off of this album, it's very close to Olivia Dean's So Easy to Fall in Love. I don't know if I like it more than it. Yeah, I think I do. I think it is the best song on this list so far. But still, yeah, there are things that I'm not really a fan of. Catchy, again, pop song, something we need a lot more of, I think, in this top 10. I'm placing that in the good tier as well. Whoo, industry plant. We got an industry plant on our hands with Stella Lefty at number 4 with Boston. This is a super annoying song that has blown up on TikTok, and then the radio and everything has kind of ran with it. Don't know who she came from. I don't know why this is popular. This isn't fresh. This is a boring ballad-style country song that is just not good lyrically. Vocally, it's not a standout. I don't know who she came from. Where she came from. Who she came from. I don't know that either. But, yeah, this is even worse than, you know, I Can't Love You Anymore. Why is this in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100? I don't get it. Number 3, Morgan Wallen track. Second Morgan Wallen track on this list. Been By Now. I can't remember it as well. Kind of like I Can't Love You Anymore. But I'm gonna put it... No, I'm putting it... It's the worst one here. It's the worst one here. It's not even catchy like Boston is. Not catchy like Boston is. It doesn't have Ella Langley that I think still outdoes Morgan Wallen's vibe. I just enjoy her vocals, shockingly enough, even more than Morgan Wallen's. This is just bad country again. I don't vibe with this. The fact that Ella Langley's not on it tanks it even more. The fact that I can't remember it, the fact that it's not catchy is even worse than Boston. Again, another bad country song. All 3 shitty country songs in this bad and terrible tier. Whatever. Bad, terrible, whatever. Not good. Okay, the best song on this top 10, the Taylor Swift Toy Story 5 track, I Knew It, I Knew You. The reaction to this is also on YouTube. The link will be down in the description if you want to check that out. I like this. This is Taylor at her peak. Her folklore, Evermore, mixed with her early country days. The songwriting on this is good. It is catchy. Taylor feels like she's finally engaged with this song compared to Life of a Showgirl and the Tortured Poets Department, which I thought were washes in her discography. Yeah, this is... I'll put this in the great tier. I will put this in the great tier and the only track to make it in the great tier. Maybe even favorite just because it's the only song to make it into that. But yeah, this is a strong Taylor song, one of the best songs she's released in years. I really hope that this is her kind of testing the waters for a potential country era from Taylor. I really like this vibe. Yeah. I really like that this is doing well. For a Taylor song to be doing well, this is one where I'm like, okay, yes, I get it. I get it. The number 1 song that has been number 1 for, I don't know how long. Let me check. Number 1 for 43 weeks. It's been number 1 for 43 weeks. How long is 43 weeks? 43 weeks ago was Tuesday, October 21st of 2025. It has been number 1 for that long. Oh my goodness. Now, I think this is her best track on this top 10. It is still not good by any means, overplayed to hell, but this is the most catchy, kind of bearable delivery on this top 10 by her. I like the verses too. The verses are engaging. I kind of like the melody in the verses too. The hook, again, I've heard it millions of times, so I'm kind of over it by now, but it's not the worst hook in the world. Lyricism is not good, but it's catchy, and it's the catchiest of her songs. Still not a good country song by any means, but it's bearable compared to some of the other songs on this list. So, okay, top 10 is done. Here's where everything stands. So my favorite song from this list is I Knew It, I Knew You by Taylor Swift. In the good tier, we have Ariana Grande's Hate That I Made You Love Me, So Easy to Fall in Love by Olivia Dean, Dracula Remix, Tame Impala and Jenny, and Man I Need by Olivia Dean. In the meh tier, we have Choosin' Texas and Be Her by Ella Langley. And then in the bad/terrible category, I Can't Love You Anymore, Ella Langley, Morgan Wallen, Boston, Stella Lefty, and Been By Now. Been By Now? Is that the title of this song? Yeah, Been By Now by Morgan Wallen. That sums up this top 10, this nightmare of a top 10. What has happened to the top 10? Let me, just for like research purposes, let's go back and look at a top 10 from 10 years ago, August 18th of 2016. Okay, going back to 2016 here. This is the chart of August 16th or August 20th of 2016. Do you recognize all these songs? Because I'm sure you do. Cheap Thrills, Sia, Sean Paul, One Dance, This Is What You Came For, Can't Stop the Feeling, Cold Water, Don't Let Me Down, Ride, Needed Me, Closer, and Send My Love by Adele. All of these songs you know, and I bet you some people even have like distinct moments with these songs. Like I remember when we were doing that and this was popular, like vivid imagery as to, you know, kind of a cultural moment that each of these songs was. And it's not like that anymore. People 10 years down the line aren't going to view this top 10 as being nostalgic. Some of the songs on this chart I don't like, but it's still fun pop music, pop EDM music on the top 10. Where has that gone? Fun music in the top 10. Where has that gone? It's been this way for about like a couple of years now, where every entry in the top 10 is pretty boring. What happened? What happened? The charts don't mean anything anymore. Listen to what you like. People do. But the radio feels like it's just controlling. There's this alternate kind of universe where people listen to the popular radio shit that is forced down their throats, and I just don't know where any of this is coming from. Like, how is this what's popular? Let me know your thoughts. What is your favorite song? Do you agree with my tier list and where I put all these things? I thought this was an interesting discussion because I wanted to have it, let you know my thoughts on each and every song on the top 10. It's pure shit. It's pure shit. I want to hear your thoughts though. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you guys in the next video.